Hi.
You have come at last, after so long.
Yeah.
You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here.
Yeah, here to stop the dream. Despite the best efforts of the other gods, you're a hard god to find. What is this garden? Am I on solid ground or dreaming?
It is real enough to hold us. A fortress, a nightmare. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
You mean Wodica?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Wait, is something happening in Paradise?
Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there.
What do I do? How? Open a portal? What if I end up in the... Yeah, how?
Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
You want freedom once more. It's what you asked for from the beginning. We need to talk about what you did.
We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Don't let go. The only way I can set you free is if you truly want to change.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand.
I did. He was troubled. He was fighting something bigger than me.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
You do. You absolutely do. Yeah. If you can promise you'll be better.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
Oh my god, I don't have, What are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed. Already you have forgotten. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
That doesn't... Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
I'll free you. Just show me how.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Oh. Hi. Girl, you okay? Kels? Is this Paradise? What happened? I thought we killed Ludwig. Is Ludwig back from the dead? I mean, can Ludwig actually die? She was already a skeleton. Was it foolhardy to think that...
Andra's depths.
It's Paradise. But what happened here?
I don't know.
Are we back in Dawnshore?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Eora could transport us so quickly.
I know.
Or so far.
I'm back to the beginning where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago. And we're going to finish it.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Yeah. I wonder who struck first.
It's who strikes last that counts.
That's true.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed her from the prison. The Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Yeah, just a bit. Maybe they'll help us in return.
Kin and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
I don't know if there's
People
a way
seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Okay. We're walking this. Wait, can I just talk to you?
If we make it out of this, I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
Aye! They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
What is
Why
this?
is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim.
Snoke?
A familiar face.
Hey. You want to talk about what's going on?
We meet again, Envoy. Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it.
But I killed her.
But the Dream Scourge is gone.
Yeah, but I killed her.
It wouldn't be the first time she's come back.
I know.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
Yeah, I freed her. A single drop of rain can cause a tsunami, can it not?
A tsunami inevitably rejoins the ocean as simple water. The analogy only really works if you're mortal. And I'm not.
Well, I freed Sapadal.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
Yeah, actually, I'm certain I did.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Well, you know, stranger things have happened. I hope it ends with a long nap and excellent food.
Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled.
Very much.
Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Yeah. Let's not anger the Archmage now, okay? So... there's you. I'm good. So there's a camp. Am I supposed to make camp real quick to talk to people? It seems like a... Elder Grieger? Hi.
Oh, Envoy. How good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event.
Yeah.
I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradise burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living land stand ready to defend their home.
Will you be recording today's events for the archives?
Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Pargrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Pargrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations would only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
It won't. That won't come to pass.
I hope so, Envoy. I truly do. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
Yeah, it's pretty important, huh?
Giata, where have you been?
Where haven't I been? I journeyed to the heart of the living lands.
Who is that down there?
Where time held its breath.
Do I know you?
Know you.
And dreams had more substance than
Did you
reality.
help us? May I
We
see?
must have seen you
Oh,
in a dream.
she's...
Your life.
Is she cured of the dream scourge? Oh, I didn't expect that.
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
It's good to see a familiar face. How are you?
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Thank you. Please, yeah, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Likewise. I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you.
For what?
Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. My revenants are docile again. No more rude displays of aggression. I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, the dream scourge is behind us. Thankfully, now we just need to, yeah.
Indeed. The metaphysical currents of the living lands are beginning to settle. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Alia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get out of here.
Where are you going? Kai? Is there somebody you wanted to talk to that I missed? Where am I going? I'm following you. Is it this person? Oh,
Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're doing?
whatever it takes to show Paradise they're in charge.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't sign up for an invasion. How'd you escape? Is everything at the... Yeah, how'd you escape?
I took my notes and bolted when they came through Hightown. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Ballarok.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. Gods, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Don't worry about it. You've done enough.
You always were a forgiving friend.
We should move.
Yeah.
Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Ballarok yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
You're too kind. Too kind indeed. I will take that, and I will take these. Oh, actually, I will take that. I got the funds. I got the funds, and I don't think I need that. I'm gonna take that just in case. I think my armor is my armor fully upgraded. I don't know. I shall take it though. Okay, now this. Okay. Whew. We rich again. Ish. Okay, is that everybody? I think we're supposed to stop at camp real quick. I think that's why they left it there for us. So let's stop at camp. 2 seconds. Okay, I think that's everybody. Yeah. It's so weird. Would you like to set up camp in the middle of a war? Yes. Yes, I would, actually. No, let's do this real quick. Okay. So, everything is... I guess I haven't used that in I don't know how long. So, everything is fully leveled. We're good now. You want to talk?
So, here we are.
Here we are.
The first and last battle for the living lands.
Yeah, we can only hope it's the last.
Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you.
Yeah, it could.
Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone. But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
I know. We have unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote, and it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring, so let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
So have you. We all have.
I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late.
I won't. That's enough.
Until next time.
You want to talk again? Really?
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Yeah, I trust her to do the right thing.
I admire your confidence. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
I don't. To be honest, I don't think about that way. Yeah, I don't think about it that way.
You're probably better off then. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
I'm sure it'll be fine either way. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Eventually. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
No, that's fine. For you, anything.
You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it.
Likewise.
Until next time.
See ya. Yeah, I gotta go. Is that it?
Until next time.
Yes. No. You.
There you are, Envoy.
Hey.
You ready for this?
No. As I'll ever be.
Understood. Same here. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right?
Just a little bit.
I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
Just politics.
Someone once told me that war is just applied politics. Never really understood what that meant.
Until now?
Anyway, you should get some rest.
I will.
Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
You don't want to hear my speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not.
Okay. Wow.
Talk to you later, Envoy.
Talk to you later. All right. Anything?
We'll finish this together.
Yeah, we will. All right. Let's exit. Go. Okay, I was gonna say, we weren't sleeping, so, like, I didn't think Sapadal was gonna be like, hey, girl, kind of thing. That would have been weird. She's free. She can just come say hi. Do I know? Here we are.
Envoy?
Yeah,
Is it really you?
it is.
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
Yes.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nokutadek?
Yeah.
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
Everyone, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
So you say. But Shatterscarp is still littered with dream thralls, and Temerty is still pacing her room, muttering in the dark.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
I mean, literally, Sapodal is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands. Boudica imprisoned Sapodal in the garden. I let it out.
Boudica, no doubt, saw Sapodal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutedek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Sapodal deserves a I could no more leave a young god to rot in a cage than I could a Kith child. Sapodal was afraid of the Adiran invasion and Boudica's return. They didn't mean to hurt us. The choice is already made. Yeah. I don't answer to any of you. Like, literally, I don't answer to any of you, but...
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
She doesn't have feathers.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapodal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Having Sapodal at our beck and call might be to our advantage. I'd like to see Rawatai try to stand toe-to-toe against a god.
Keeping watch over Sapodal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
Yeah, I distinctly remember killing her, too.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking.
You did, okay.
Just to be sure.
I appreciate that. So she was dead.
She's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's run through the militia like a whirlwind.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
I really thought I killed her for good. She's gonna try and kill me again, isn't she?
Regrettably, she's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems oathbreaker. So long as her passion for Boudica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Okay.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
Right?
It is not, I think, impossible.
No, it's not. What did you know about this attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen.
Huh?
It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
Status of the city?
We've had no news from inside for several days. From what we can observe, southern Paradise is in pieces, and the remaining militia batters at the gates to no avail.
Is there nothing our people can do?
Given the state of our supply routes after the Dream Scourge, and the Steel Garrote's destruction, we expect the people trapped inside will run short of fresh food and clean water in a matter of days.
Okay, so we don't have long. Why did she attack? No, all right. What are your plans?
Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
There are too few of us to risk an uncoordinated effort.
So you let the Paradise militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside.
The siege won't end until Ludwine does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely.
Okay. Status of the opposition?
Thirdborn still suffers from the Dream Scourge. Though you may have ended the plague, Envoy, many in Shatterscarp still are not themselves. I could bring no more than a handful when we heard.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garrote for the sake of Paradise, not when we are so few.
Okay. Do we know, like, Ludwig, I assume, just wants the city?
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. Or the establishment of a Wodican state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
It's unrealistic to assume these people roll over. Fat fucking chance of that.
Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn you to her side. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Yeah. Why did she decide to attack now? Because I wasn't here?
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere.
Fair.
The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Yeah.
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwig and the Tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence.
Yeah, Jada has a point.
Ludwig's the muscle. I'm merely the personality. What was I supposed to do? Frown her into submission?
What good are you as a diplomat if you can't even keep your own beast under control?
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwig's vision for the Living Lands.
Yeah, it's more than that, isn't it? The foundation of Adir is crumbling.
That's what Ludwig thinks. Adir doesn't revere Wodica as fervently as it once did. Worship of Mogrin, Berith, even Aethys has gained a foothold. Many no longer trust that the gods are listening. Some question whether they guide the wheel at all. The Empire lost its foothold in the Eastern Reach. The well-bred avoid child-rearing in pursuit of cosmopolitan pleasures. The Church is weak against them. In a world of soul against soul, Ludwig believes we have lost ours. The Empire must change, or it will die.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got to. But I don't think it's going to change today. She's not the only... The Empire must change, but not like this. You had to guess what she'd do if this is what she thinks.
How could I know what paths her convictions would take her down? You and I both know she is not the only one in the Empire who feels this way. Even the Emperor can see, in some sense, that she's right. Why else would we be here?
Yeah, I don't know. Did the Steel Garrote explore an alternative before deciding to attack?
What passes between Ludwig and her men, or between Ludwig and the Emperor, for that matter, is not my affair. But if I had to guess, this was the alternative.
Oh, good.
Your empire is doing what it does best. Stamping out dissent until surrender is the only option.
Your republics are hardly any different. Their intentions in the Deadfire were certainly not pure.
As you say, we left the republics for a reason.
Okay. Enough of this.
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you, all of you, to answer mine.
Which is?
Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I'm not familiar with, I have another idea. How about a United Living Lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals.
I don't care.
Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are.
Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts. What do you think, Sapidal?
Risk into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds?
No.
Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
I assume, companions?
We deserve our autonomy.
You do.
Even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Yeah, I do too. Assembled leaders?
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel, even less. But the wardens cannot continue their vigil without water. If the others would fix our aqueduct, we're in.
Thirdborn alone couldn't stand against the storm. But the might of all of us, together, we could deter any but the most fearsome adversaries. And that's what cannons are for.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? Together, we could repair Fior, and create such miracles of animancy the living lands will become the envy of the world. It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people beside you all.
Other possibilities?
Of course.
I already know what I'm fighting for. Oh god. No. I know what I'd like to do. What is... Hold on. He used the term. I just want to see. God, where is it? So much. I gotta grab this. This. Adherent system of government. No. No. I know what I'd like to do.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
For it be best if the living land... No, I think I believe we should fight for a united living lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the living lands.
Fior and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
Don't worry. Then I'll meet with Ludwig on the battlefield. I'll defend Paradis to my life. Yeah, let's do this.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Okay. Thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Okay, understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
All right. Good. One last trip to camp, I think, and then we're gonna go say hi to Ludwine in the most perplexing way possible, which is to war. I'm gonna kill her again. Might be a few times, but we're definitely gonna kill her.